My name is Paul Atreides, Duke of Arrakis. Silence! What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to another YouTube video, and today we're taking a look at another Youtooz figure from my recent Youtooz order. I recently made this Youtooz order because I did want to get the full Helluva Boss collection, and because I was getting like a couple of them, I decided to, go all in and get quite a few from, my favorite series and shows and movies that I was watching at the time. I did watch Fallout at the time of making this order, and I did watch Dune as well, Dune 2 at the time of making this order, and I knew I had to get Paul Atreides because he's so iconic. He's such a good character, a very interesting character, and we have a nice sort of box design with a sleeve as well. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not too fond of the sleeves. I think the sleeves are a little bit pointless, and I always take them off when displaying my figures. I don't display them out of the box because they're easier to stack and easier to sort of take up wall space than floor space or shelf space. And for my recent reviews of Youtooz and Funko Pops, I am going to be taking them out of the box because it just gives you a better look at the figure. It gives you a better sort of understanding of the figure, and you can see some more details than what you could see if I was just showing it like this. So a couple of you collectors are probably going to cringe at me opening this because I ain't like I'm quite heavy-handed when I do it. So, yeah, without any further delay, let's get into it. I've told you comic book nerds and sort of collectible nerds to look away because you will be very, very disappointed with how I open this. And, yeah, just pulling it out of the sleeve here. I do actually want to talk about these sleeves for a bit because they do get stuck in here quite often, and I always struggle to get them out, and it's always so tightly packed. But it does have the name of Paul Atreides and the glams on the side fully engraved, and as you can... Oh, you can't really make it. Yeah, you can. You can sort of just make it out that it is engraved here. And it looks really cool because it's like extra glossy and extra shiny. And I have been... I've made a couple of Dune Lego customs, and I have bought the Lego Dune set. I've done challenges on Fortnite based around Dune. I've reviewed the first movie and the second movie. So we're all Duned out, and this is the only figure that I am getting from the Dune collection, and it is Paul Atreides, and it's from the Dune collection. He's number 0. He's the first in the Dune collection. I do believe you can also get Chani, the Sandworm, and also Duncan Idaho, which is the weirdest fucking name in Dune. He has a nice glam, which kind of matches here on the side of the box, and he does have a little text on the back. My father came here not for spice, not for the riches, but for strength of your people. My road leads into the desert. And with Youtooz, it is an adult collectible, not a toy, so it is recommended for 15 years and up because it is made of a vinyl plastic, and there is a couple of sharp points on each of these. And obviously, Dune isn't like a kid's show, it's not a kid's movie. So, there's something happening to me. There's something awakening in my mind I can't control. This is also the Timothée Chalamet version of Paul Atreides, which you probably saw from the recent movies. And opening up the top there, it says Desert Power, just on the top. And sliding Paul out. Youtooz do a really good job at protecting their figure and packaging it really nicely, as we have this plastic sheet and we have these sort of like little lock points where you keep your figure in and keep it safe. But taking the figure out, he has a clear stand, which does say Youtooz on the bottom. I was reading it backwards then, and it is like the trademark there from 2023, legendary. It is sort of youtooz.com. And with this figure, it has a nice sculpt with some really detailed sort of armor piercing with that suit and sort of molding there with each little bit, maybe some like darker gray pieces highlighting every little bit of the costume there, which looks really cool. We have the nice hair sculpt, the very messy sort of long Timothy hair, which I do quite like. And he even has his knife. May the knife chip and shatter. And he has his arms stretched out there like he's ready to fight. We even have a little bit of an ear poking out of his hair, which I didn't notice. on both sides, actually. He has a nice sort of concerned expression. I wouldn't have said that he's angry, I would have said that he's more concerned and worried. But he has those classic Youtooz eyes, which work quite well for many expressions. And he has, like, the eyebrows there, which are also, like, sort of molded on, whereas the sort of eyebrow creases and the eye creases in the mouth are sort of prints. I'm going to be honest, he's in a pretty good stance. That knife is pretty cool as well. And he just looks so badass. I'm going to be honest, he is such a cool character. And he's really iconic as well. He's been all over my TikTok feed, all over my For You page. And I've been in a little bit of a Dune sort of place, you know, watching all the Dune movies, sort of talking about Dune a lot, sort of doing stuff in Fortnite, and Dune is just very iconic. I even watched it twice. I watched it once on my own, and then I went to see it again with my nana and granddad because they wanted to watch it as well. So I've seen Dune 2 twice, and I think it is better than the first one. I'm going to be honest, like, watching Paul learn the way of, like, the sandworms is fucking incredible. And also, you can't beat that iconic line of, "I'm Paul Wadim Atreides, Duke of Arrakis." It's just so fucking cold, and I've seen so many edits of him on TikTok. It is genuinely incredible, and I cannot wait for Dune 3, because I've watched the first two. I can't wait for the third one. We're even going to get a Dune show as well, so I'll be watching that as well. But this is the only Youtooz figure I will be getting of Paul, because it's just him. He is him. He's iconic. He's like the one. He is him. He is the... I forgot what they called him. The Alkai? I don't know. The Dune words are hard, okay? Dune words are hard to learn. Like, when he says his speech, it sounds like, "Under the deep blue sea" or something. That's what it sounds like when he yells it. Like, it is hard to understand, and, you know. But he's so cool. He's a really high-quality figure, with the plastic being this really special vinyl plastic, and it just looks so cool, and I genuinely cannot wait to put it on my shelf. He just looks so badass. It is just an incredible figure. So, other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this YouTube video. I'll see you all next one. I hope you all have an excellent day, and goodbye. Stay home and stay safe.